All right, there is this special form of trigonometric equation that needs to be discussed, and it's quite important. So when you come across a trigonometric equation of this kind, a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c, means you have cos and sine both with some numbers out here. Then how to go about it, where a, b, c are some real numbers, okay? And this condition is obvious. So as it is said, what do we need to do is, because we know how to deal with, or we have the results for cos theta is equal to cos alpha, sin theta is equal to sin alpha, or tan theta is equal to tan alpha. Those were the forms for which we already know the result. Okay, so we will try to reduce or change this to the form either cos x is equal to cos alpha or maybe sin x is equal to sin alpha, because for these we already have the results in hand. Now how that can be achieved? So for that I'll do it with the help of example. So here it is, like we have this equation which is satisfying that form. Root 3 cos x plus sin x is equal to 1. So your A, B, C's, A is coefficient here, B is here, and C is the constant on the other side. So for this one, A is root 3, B is 1, and C is 1 again. So when you come across such a form, then the first thing you've got to do is you have got to divide this on either side by this expression, under root of A square plus B square. Okay, a, b and under root of a square plus b square will be forming Pythagorean triplet, obviously. Okay, if a and b are two numbers, then, or maybe we can take one as perpendicular, the other one as base, then this would correspond to the hypotenuse. Okay, and perpendicular upon hypotenuse, base upon hypotenuse automatically become your sine and cos ratios. So that's the idea. That is why we are dividing these a's and b's by under root of a square plus b square, so that one of the ratio becomes sine, then the other is cos, or the other way around, if this is cos, this is sine, wo automatically aayega, isn't it? So that is why we are going to divide throughout by under root of a square plus b square. For this particular question, work it out. Your a was root 3, so root 3 square plus 1 square, that becomes 3 plus 1, 4, under root of 4, that is 2. So we will divide either side by 2. 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, root 3 upon 2. तो ये दिख रहा है आपको क्लियरली. रूट 3 अपॉन 2 अगर आप cos pi by 6 कहते हो तो 1 by 2 sin pi by 6 का वैल्यू है. Or maybe the other way around, you can, rather than cos, you can take this as sine ratio also. But for sine, this would become pi by 3 then. Sin pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. And then in that case, cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Okay, तो ये automatically एक cos और एक sin of the same angle निकल के आएंगी ratio once you have done this, right? Okay, so you can either write it as cos or sin. As I said, अभी हमने इसे cos pi by 6 लिखा है, or maybe you could have written it as sin pi by 3. Either way it can be done. Okay, so if we are taking it in this form, I had a cos x here, I have written this as cos pi by 6. So this is taking now form of your trigonometric formula cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, which becomes cos of a minus b. That was your trigonometric formula. Okay, तो ये entire side जो थी जिसमें इतना प्लस माइनस था, ये हमने सिंगल कोसाइन या साइन रेशियो में कन्वर्ट कर देनी है. अगर मैंने यहाँ पे sin pi by 3 रखा होता, then this would have taken the form of sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, which would have been formula for sin of a plus b. We could have done that also. Okay, but preferably in these questions we go for cos theta is equal to cos alpha, because cos का ये जो standard result है is easier compared to sin. Okay, so most of the time in most of the books you will see the result, and either way the results or your answers will not tally. They will come out to be different. If maybe say one child does it by this way, equating cos theta is equal to cos alpha, another one converts this to sin theta is equal to sin of some alpha. So both ways it can be done, both are correct, but the answers would obviously be bit different. Okay, so that's not an issue, but yes, for calculation convenience, अगर आप cos में convert करो तो ज़्यादा easy होता है, because we know that cos theta is equal to cos alpha, then result is that theta, which is this time x minus pi by 6, is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. And sin में आपका आता है -1 to the power of n, तो थोड़ा ज़्यादा working हो जाता है, even and odd number. So usually people prefer cos formula. So the first one I've done with help of cos. This one example I've done with sin as well. Okay, So I hope it is clear. What were we doing? We were dividing throughout by under root of a square plus b square here, which was helping us introduce sine and cos ratios of a particular angle, which in turn gave me a formula, one of the trigonometric formula, cos a cos b, sin a sin b, or maybe the other way around, sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, whatever the case may be. अगर इधर मैंने cos किया है तो इसको भी मैं cos में ही convert करूंगी naturally, because we have result for cos cos sin sin. Sin and cos का mix नहीं. Okay, so since I obtained out here formula for cosine, which is preferred as I am saying. So 1 by 2 I will write as cos of pi by 3. अगर कोई बच्चा यहाँ पे sin का formula introduce करता है तो वो इसको sin pi by 6 लिखेगा. 1 by 2 corresponds to sin pi by 6 और maybe cos pi by 3. But हमने cos introduce किया था तो इधर भी हम cos ratio लिखेंगे. So that we can apply the result now, that this theta is equal to 2 and pi plus minus our alpha is pi by 3. Now one by one, take one's positive sign here and one's negative sign here. And obviously evaluate तो हमें x करना था, तो ये आप minus pi by 6 right hand side लाओगे तो plus pi by 6 plus pi by 6 in either of the cases. Work it out. Pi by 3 plus pi by 6 becomes pi by 2. So one result, or maybe pi minus pi by 3 and plus pi by 6 is minus pi by 6. You can take LCM here, solve it. Minus 2 pi plus pi upon 6, which is minus pi by 6. So that is your result. Now have a look at the next example. That is cosec x is equal to 1 plus cot x. So that's a trigonometric equation which needs to be solved. So this is not ready-made in that form. A cos theta plus b sin theta is equal to c form में है नहीं, but once you break it to sin and cos, ये उस form में आ जाएगा. So cosec is 1 upon sin plus 1, cot is cos upon sin. Taking LCM, 1 upon sin, and this will become sin x plus cos x upon sin x. Taking LCM, then sin x either side gets cancelled. So you're left with 1 here. This becomes sin x plus cos x. अब ये वो फॉर्म आ गई आपकी a sin x plus b cos x is equal to c. So your a is 1, b is 1. So under root of a square plus b square comes out to be root 2. You will divide throughout by root 2. So this becomes 1 by root 2 sin x, 1 by root 2 cos x, and 1 by root 2 the other side also. Now 1 by root 2 is cos pi by 4 or maybe sin pi by 4. अभी पहले वाला रिजल्ट मैंने cos में किया था तो यहाँ पे मैं sin फॉर्मूला इंट्रोड्यूस कर रही हूँ. Not necessary, you could have converted it to cos like we did above. Okay, so just for explaining, I have taken both the forms, both the formulas. Okay, so I'm writing 1 by root 2 here as sin x, sin x is as it is, 1 by root 2 as cos pi by 4. You could have written sin pi by 4 also. Likewise, अगर बटन यहाँ अगर आप साइन लिखोगे तो यहाँ cos, and अगर वहाँ cos लिखा है तो यहाँ sin, and I think I have done a mistake here, so let's correct it. This would go as this. I should have written as sin pi by 4. Okay, because then only it will take form of sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Okay, so I should have written sin here. All right, anyways, so now the formula is of sin of a plus b. तो ये जो form आई है आपकी sin a plus b की आ गई. Sin a plus b is equal to, अभी इधर sin था तो the other side also I will write sin ratio only. So 1 by root 2 will be replaced by sin pi by 4, we know is 1 by root 2. अब ये फॉर्म आ गया sin theta is equal to sin alpha. So this theta is equal to your standard result n pi plus minus 1 to the power of n alpha. Okay, then one by one you will take. If n is even, then this becomes plus pi by 4. Minus 1 to an even power is positive, and if n is odd, it will become minus pi by 4. And then this pi by 4, when you get it to the left side, minus pi by 4, minus pi by 4. Okay, so further you can solve it for x. So x is either coming as n pi, or as this will add up to give you n pi plus, or you can change the variable here to show different result, m pi plus pi by, or minus pi by 2 rather. Okay, अभी अगर इसे आप cos से करोगे तो आपके ये फाइनल आंसर्स थोड़े डिफरेंट आएंगे obviously, but both are acceptable. Okay, so I hope it is clear.